today on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. What a game we're seeing from Ty Lawson.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
Look at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against New York.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
And I think most fans thought that once they couldn't win it in regulation, they had missed their opportunity. And overtime wasn't going to go their way. But I tell you what, you got to give them credit for pulling it out.
We've got DeMarcus Cousins, Michael Kip Gilchrist out there with Thompson. And it's Fox, and it's Ellis with the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Thinking about DeMarcus Cousins, Clark, when he was selected, people questioned whether he could stay out of trouble. Many doubted that, he could, but he has stayed clean really since day one.
Yeah, going back 5 years ago, a beat writer actually had the audacity to say he would end up in jail at some point, but Cousins has proved him and others wrong.
That free throw missing.
And with that Cousins story about the writer, Cousins actually called him out about that failed prediction. I mean, they made amends, however, with the writer eating his words and donating to a charity of Cousins' choice.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, and for Cousins, it's never been a question of talent. I mean, many are glad to see that he's been able to stay focused really for the first stretch of his career. Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Ellis outside, screen by Cousins. Fox a screen on a follow. Here's Fox. Right side, Kip Gilchrist. There's Ellis with the 3-ball. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A follow, that's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Fox. He's got 6. He kicks it to Cousins. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Cousins has got 9.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Now here's a Flalo. 6 points for him. Here's Lawson. Sacramento grabs the miss. Kip Gilchrist has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ellis dishes to Cousins. That doesn't go either for Cousins. Rockets leading by 9. A follow outside. Lawson sets a screen for a follow. To the middle, here's Splitter. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. He has 6.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
And a follow kicks to Lawson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The kick out to a follow. And too long on the shot. The Kings trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Lawson with a screen on Cousins. The 3 from Aflalo. And that one's good. Aflalo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. The Houston Rockets are built around the three-point shot. Make no mistake about it, they set a record for a single season in team-made threes. They have so many guys that can hoist it up and hit.
Yeah, and they all have the green light to do so. Last year, you talked about leading the NBA in percentage of shots from beyond the arc, and it wasn't even close.
Sacramento making a switch here. Collison's out there. Now here's Cousins. He's got 9. Charity stripe shot. Good on the jump shot. Cousins has got 11.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
To give you an idea about the Rockets and how often they are taking threes, almost 40% of their field goal attempts last year were three-pointers. I mean, they've taken the analytics to its extreme there.
Now here's Collison, following the miss by Kevin Love.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
For 3, Lawson. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the Rockets took a ton of threes last season and set an NBA record for the most made threes in a season.
Now here's Collison. He has 7. Here's Boss. Lawson a good look. Gets a very good look and converts. Lawson's got the lead up to 14 now for Houston. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Rockets?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And there's the call on Boss. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for Thompson. Cousins, the pass to Boozer. Fades and shoots. That one rolling around and rims out.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Here's Love. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got 5 assists tonight.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Screened by Boozer. Collison, the pass to Fox. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And He made it look easy that time. Take a look at what Speedy's done. 9 points and 5 assists. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Now here's Lawson. 23 points in the game. And the rejection by Cousins. And now the Kings fast break. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
For Sacramento, they have shot 6 or 7 at the line.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Caspi, he's checked in for Sacramento. That one misses for Boozer. Well, last season, Greg, another year without playoff basketball in Sacramento. A shame to see some of the best fans in the NBA not be a part of the postseason.
It's a great point, Kevin. Now, 9 straight years where the Kings have failed to make the postseason. 29-win seasons aren't going to get you very far when you're battling in the West.
The Kings trail by 11. Collison, the pass to Fox. Boozer against Jones. And Cousins kicks to Caspi. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Fox. The shot's good. Patterson making the play. Collison's got 4 assists in the game.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And, you know, you mentioned the 9 straight years without a playoff appearance for the Kings. Their last trip was in 2006. And since then, they've been rebuilding. That's the second longest playoff drought in the NBA.
Sacramento making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And then for Houston, Brewer is checked in for a Flalo. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ty Lawson. Now here's Boozer. 10 points for him. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Well, if the Kings do make it back to the playoffs, you know they'll be dangerous. Their fans have been through so much the last few seasons. They really deserve to see a team in postseason contention. No hesitation at all right there, just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Rockets leading by 12. Beverley with the ball. He's got 10. Love outside. It's deflected. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Collison kicks to Caspi. His 3-pointers off the mark. Houston's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Beverley up top. He's covered by Collison. And Beverley kicks to Brewer. Off target from outside. The Kings trail by 12. Now Caspi. 5 points in the game. And the wide open shot from Collison. And the 3 off target.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
In the corner, it's Brewer for 3. The offensive rebound. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. And it's Houston on the break. Jones dishes to Beverley. And here's Love for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Fox. 12 points for him. to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Boss.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
You know, guys, in a draft that had a lot of top-tier big men as the top picks, Willie Cauley-Stein is a little bit the forgotten man, if you will. But he can be a very impactful player now and down the road as well.
Shooting two.
No good on that one. Greg, with Cauley-Stein, his defense is the first thing that you notice. Very adept at shot blocking already. Does a lot of things, Clark, very well.
But, Kevin, I think it's his agility and the way he moves his feet defensively as a 7-footer. He literally can defend all 5 positions.
That's a great point. His perimeter defense, I mean, against smaller players, something to behold.
Outstanding.
And the second free throw, good. Rockets leading by 11. Left side, Love. And the 3-ball is good. Love's got 15.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Ellis outside. To the paint. The kick out to Collison. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And Costa Kufa's an excellent rotation center. I mean, he gets after it on the inside. He'll give you some rebounds, can block some shots. He's made himself into a factor.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Kings making a change here. Kip Gilchrist is checked in. Second free throw, no good. Rockets leading by 10. Beverly with the ball. Picked up by Collison. Splitter sets a screen. Thornton with a screen for Beverly. And the pass to Thornton. And it's off the back rim. No good. And Kufa's not really a shooter, Clark. He does his damage around the rim.
Yeah, he really does. The former Buckeye is a great screen setter. He attacks the offensive glass, plays within himself, and knows his role, and he does it well.
Now Thornton following the miss by Ellis from deep. In the corner, it's Brewer. And another 3 for Houston.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Ellis down low. He's guarded by Thornton. Good! 14 points for Ellis. Now here's Thornton. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Love outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Collison kicks to Ellis. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Brewer passes to Beverly. Here's Thornton. That's tipped. And here is Ellis. 14 points for him. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets on top. They lead by 14. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Kings trail by 14. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got a Flalo. Kevin Love out there with Splitter. Then there's Boss. And it's Lawson in at the one. Ellis kicks to Cousins. Collison against Lawson. Just 5 on the clock. Lawson with the defensive effort there. Houston leading by 14. The open shot by Love. Sacramento grabs the miss. Ellis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And here we go. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Monte Ellis has always had a knack for the big shot. When things are on the line, he is a guy that is not afraid to step up.
And Kevin, last season, he had a number of big second halves and fourth quarters for the Mavs. Really took over that primary scoring role from Dirk Nowitzki. Stole a lot of games for them last season.
And that one falls for Monte Ellis.
Yeah, Monte did have a lot of big second halves for the Mavs last season. Seems like at least half a dozen games for them, he would just take over. Started to get looked at as the top go-to guy late.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Sacramento moving it around. Cousins dishes to Ellis. From the wing. It's rebounded by Houston. Splitter's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And for Monte, it makes sense to go to him late in games. He's so fast that he can create a shot anytime he wants. And very rarely does he not give you a chance to win with just one shot remaining.
Now, here is Lawson following the shot by Tristan Thompson.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Ellis. He dishes it to Cousins. From 17 feet out, can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. Lawson against Kip Gilchrist. Pass to Boss. Ellis on the double team. Lawson with it. Picked up by Kip Gilchrist. Jones with the screen on Kip Gilchrist. They get the rebound, and it's Terrence Jones with the finish.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Here is Lawson. Sacramento making their last shot. Aflalo outside. Dishes it to Jones. Lawson's against Kip Gilchrist. The shot's good from Lawson. The Kings trail by 15. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Ellis, the pass to Cousins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Aaron Aflalo. For DeMarcus Cousins, his numbers have been flat out phenomenal. I mean, just incredible. Sometimes hidden by the lack of what's around him in Sacramento, especially You know, Greg, when you compare last year's stats with other centers in the NBA.
Yeah, he's averaged nearly 5 points more per game than the next center. Top 3 in rebounding for all centers. This guy is the complete package down low.
First one falls for him.
You know, guys, back to DeMarcus Cousins last season, he was top 3 for centers in assists and steals, and he was in the top 7 in block shots.
And the Rockets making a change here. Love's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And talking about Cousins, he's a franchise talent. No one debates that. He can take over a game anytime he feels like it. And heaven help the NBA if he ever starts feeling like it over an 82-game year.
A follow, no good. The Kings trail by 14. Outside, Kip Gilchrist.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
And so it's Houston with it. Sacramento making their last shot. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Screen by Cousins. Ellis, the pass to Fox. Back to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Ellis has got 6 in the quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Puts it up off the inbound and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Michael Kip Gilchrist. And something not a lot of people talk about, Ty Lawson's defense. He has the lateral quickness, Clark, and strong lower body that gives, point guards fits.
Yeah, he's like a fire hydrant in terms of his build and strength. He's a good ball defender, but he gambles sometimes, so that can cut both ways. He'll get steals, but he'll also put you in tough positions defensively.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Ty Lawson.
In talking about Lawson's defense, he was down in steals last season. But a part of that is because he stopped gambling as much. He's learned where to pick his spots.
Ty Lawson hits them both.
Getting back to Ty Lawson, he's under 6 feet without shoes, relatively short wingspan as well, yet he's always had to deal with size limitations on defense. But he uses phenomenal anticipation and speed to win more than his share of battles at that end of the floor.
And Cousins kicks to Ellis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You take a look at what Ellis has done so far. He has 20 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. That's off as well, so he misses both. And the one thing Tiago Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is consistency. The numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles, he knows where he's supposed to be, he gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges. He does all the little stuff.
Here's Fox. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And for Tiago Splitter, he's been a relatively unsung player in his career, never getting his number called on offense, receiving little recognition from the media, but providing tough defense in the post. He shot over 55%, crashes the boards in the 20 minutes or so a game that he gets. So that's been good enough to really establish a productive career.
Now here's Lawson following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Here's Love, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And so it's Houston with it. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Boss. That's good.
Boss.
And the Rockets lead by 13.
You know, getting back to Splitter, yes, you need superstars to win in this league, but you also need guys like him, guys who put the team first, will bust the gut to carry out their responsibilities on the floor, off the court, and in the locker room. You need all of that to be a championship team.
Ellis wide open. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Houston leading by 13. Aflalo with it. Lawson sets a screen for Aflalo. There's the feed to Lawson. That's good. Lawson's got 10 points in just the second half.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Thompson looking to end the drought, and Kip Gilchrist lays it in.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And Kip Gilchrist had that very funky jumper coming into the league. And prior to last year, really worked tirelessly. Not an easy thing to do to try to change the entire form and structure of your jump shot.
Rockets leading by 13. Splitter sets a screen. Lawson is doubled. Splitter, that's good. Splitter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Take that shot, baby. Let's go.
Lawson's against Fox. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Lawson against Kip Gilchrist. Lawson kicks to Love. Boss, the tip in on the offensive rebound. And the Rockets lead by 15.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Here's Fox. Thompson, a screen on Lawson. Thompson with it. Now Lawson defending. Feeds to Cousins. Lays it up and banks it in.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Now Lawson. Pass to Boss. On the wing of Flello. Here's Splitter, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Rockets are known for their offensive prowess, and rightly so, Clark. It's not just the barrage of threes that do teams in. They get to the free throw line.
Well, they've got a group of guys that understand how to create and sell contact. They were second in the league in free throws.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Ty Lawson. Now here's Ellis. The screen from Thompson. Ellis kicks to Thompson. And it's blocked. And here's Beverly. On the wing of Flalo. Here's Boss. They grab their own miss. He tries for three. Some solid defense from Kip Gilchrist.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Now here's Love. Michael Kip Gilchrist unable to get his shot to go. It's a pick by Love. The kick out to Aflalo. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Kip Gilchrist.
And make no mistake about it with the Rockets. They know the value of the free throw. As a team, they went 45-8 last season whenever any player on their team took 8 or more free throws in a game.
Rockets leading by 16. Beverly with the ball. On the wing of Flalo. Another miss by Houston.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Nobody near Kip Gilchrist. That three off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's Beverly. The dish to Splitter. Takes a three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 16. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Fox. Back to Ellis. The screen from Thompson. Kip Gilchrist dishes to Cousins. Outside, Kip Gilchrist. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And when you think of Kip Gilchrist, one thing that comes to mind is intangibles. He has a desire and intensity and a will to win that elevates him to elite status.
Yeah, you know, he never will be a great shooter, and he's still working on his jump shot. But the intangibles, you talked about it, you add heart and tenacity to that. Every team wants a guy like that.
And stolen by Cousins. 1:10 left in the fourth. Ellis outside. And the shot is good.
And talking about Kip Gilchrist, yes, he's worked to fix his shooting form last season, but the real improvement was made on the boards. He averaged 7.5 rebounds a game in only 29 minutes of play. That is outstanding.
He continues to struggle from the field, but luckily for him and his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Beverly. Sacramento making their last shot. Love with the screen on Fox. And Aflalo wide open. He shoots. Aflalo with another miss.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Fox passes to Cousins. No one covering. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Beverly. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with Kevin Love. And Kevin, a very big effort to come away with this game. What does it mean to the resiliency of this team to pull out a win like this?
We're just giving ourselves a chance to win. So, I mean, we're really just grinding it out as much as we possibly can. We're getting better every day. So, we're happy we got this win. I got to give it all to my teammates and my coaches.
Hard work pays off, Kevin. Great job. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Ty Lawson. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
Ty Lawson is one exciting player. His speed and quickness is something to behold. He can break the defense down, get in the lane. He's tough to guard, and I don't know how you stop him in transition.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.